What's going on, guys? Welcome back to James RC Garage. Today, as you can see, we are out on one of the local city trails that I take my walks on. Usually see deer out here, hear all kinds of different birds, stuff like that. So yeah, and then I have a little ditch line right up here. You can probably see some of the rocks just right out of the corner of the screen here, like right up there. So yeah, we're gonna try a little bit of those and whatnot. But we have the Duratrax showdowns on. It has a 29 turn Endura motor, comes stock with a 35 turn. This is a Laegendary Grando that I have stretched to 313 millimeters, rear links only. I've put front and rear bumpers on. I still have a little bit of trimming to do, and a little bit of modifications with that. I got new shocks that are dual springs, 100 millimeter, comes stock with 90 millimeters shocks. I changed out the steering servo to a 35 kilogram BetU servo. It is a little slower on the slow end, but for the type of trailing that I do, it's plenty fast. So I'm not too worried about how fast the servo does. I just want it for the strength. And now we are about to test the 29 turn Endura motor in first gear on some rocks. We are in second gear right now, and it's still got plenty of punch. The only thing I did have to do is reverse my steering on the radio. It is a Dumbo RC radio that comes stock with the vehicle. There's another holy crap, this video is going to be full of ums. You guys can see all the scale accessories that I have on it. It's got a new bright hard body Raptor on that I've used just magnets and whatnot. Let's switch this down into first gear and see what we can do here. Now, like I said, the shocks have no oil in them. All the other electronics, ESC and stuff, are still stock. So the drag brake is pretty decent. So that worked out pretty nicely there. All right, and as you can see here, we have some nice rocks. So let's go ahead and test the torque. Okay, pick a different line here, James. Come on, Echo. Well, he'll definitely move rocks out of the way, that's for sure. That darn stick. There we go. My plan is to put some portals on him. He's got KYX sliders on. Boy. Well, okay. He doesn't want to climb anything right now. Maybe with a little more shock tuning. Some different foams in the tires. And get that bumper lifted up like I want to. This is in first gear right now, which is pretty good for walking speed. And then flip her into second here, and yeah, well fast enough. So yeah, and I can walk at a pretty decent pace, and that's faster than what I can walk at. So we got some other obstacles that we can do, maybe a little bit of hill climbing. So yeah, just let you listen to some nature here and the truck while we go along. It is running the 2S 5200 mAh Z LiPo. It's a 120C 7.4 volt battery. So plenty of trail time, in my opinion. Hopefully the sun's not too bad, and or the wind noise as I'm walking. Or the sound of my clod hoppers against the gravel. And because there is no oil in the shocks right now, it does have a little bit of lean to the driver's side. I don't know if you can tell that. Like when it stops, it's straight. Let's see if I can get it on camera here. So it's straight, right? You can see it lean. So we need to get some oil there in the shocks. Like I said, I have 50 weight at home, but I just wanted to get out and test this motor and the steering servo. This truck does have taillights, headlights, bumper lights, and the luggage rack has the 4-pack of square lights. They're not KCs. I can't remember what the thing was called. Bellar or something like that, maybe. I can't remember. And the stock steering servo was a 25 kilogram. And I was out one day. In one of my older videos, you can watch the old servo stall out with these same exact tires on, rims and tires on. Oh, it looks like my body moved on its magnets. I will line that up a little bit better so it looks better on camera. So yeah, what I gotta do yet is I gotta trim this lower section here where you see these light pods. So I gotta trim this out, this little part out, the bottom bumper, and then flip the bumper mount. And then that bumper will sit up higher. I'm gonna leave this part here so it like sits into the license plate valley there. And then I do have some stronger magnets coming, so still some work in progress, but it is a rolling work in progress, or a trailable work in progress, I should say. Still cruising in second gear. This motor is fairly quiet in the transmission. I did grease everything when I put the new motor in. There are some nice hill climbs here, but not having any oil in the shocks, I don't think it's going to do very well besides what we're doing right now. Every now and then you'll hear the body rub on the rear tire, so I might have to clear the fenders out a little bit more. Just a nice urban trail ride. I mean, truck ride's nice otherwise. Suspension's working pretty good. Stretch is nice. I do have a lot of weight up top though. And then like I said, definitely need to get oil into the shocks. I think this round trip here, it's like a half a mile or so, give or take. And then this park that I am walking around on the edge of right now does have Frisbee golf pads. It's a fun park to disc golf at. Oh yeah, there's my trail. All right. Alright, we'll pop this baby into first gear and we'll go downhill. And we'll just keep her in first gear as we go around here. Get back to our other trail. Hopefully my phone doesn't pick up any of that background music and gives me copyright. Well, let's go ahead and throw her back into second gear here. Get my thumb comfortable and my fingers comfortable. Driving one-handed, filming with the other. I'm quite positive we'll have plenty of juice to get back home. I won't have to carry it or anything like that. Main reason why I bought the type of battery that I did. Good gas tank. Well, I guess I shouldn't be bringing my truck out on here, huh? All-terrain vehicle? That's an all-terrain vehicle. Just kidding, guys. Perfectly fine to have the RCs out here. As a matter of fact, I had 2 different cops pass me and wave on my way over here to the park. I'm sure he knew where I was. They knew where I was going. Put it down into first gear. These stock electronics slow crawl is just amazing. I don't know what ESC it is, but I just love how this truck performs. And the 2-speed on this thing, superb. I love it. I did take the pinion gear off of the stock motor. I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but I did take the stock pinion off of the original of the stock motor and put it on this Endura motor. So on the 29 turn, I'm not sure. I don't remember if it was a 13 or a 15 2 spur gear. I can't, or not spur gear, pinion on the motor. Yeah, honestly, I just can't remember. what size it was, but yeah, everything is working out just great. I'm gonna check some motor temps here right quick. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's check some motor temps. Get the finger out of the way. Where's my motor? Okay, so there's the motor right there. Oh, it's barely warm. Barely warm. So yeah, we're all good on that aspect. Heck yeah, guys. Cruising in second gear most of the time. Switching back and forth into first hasn't really affected the motor any. So all my pinion sizes, or my pinion size and spur gear size, I guess, are going to be perfect because we're still using stock. It's just the motor that's different. So yeah. And as I said before, this is the Laegendary Grando. I had gotten the blue and teal, or white and teal, seafoam green, whatever you want to call it, body. But I had, like I said, this body laying around from an old New Bright toy monster truck, and I fit it to this. And then when I found links to stretch it to the 313 wheelbase, and that's what I did. It came with a full set of links, so I can do front as well and stretch it even further, I guess. But the combination of the front links stock and the changed rear links have pushed it to 313, 315, somewhere in there, give or take a millimeter. Alright guys, we're pretty much at the end of the trail, so as always, like, subscribe, and share. And we'll talk to y'all later. Peace.